What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We've got underway here pretty promptly. You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Lewandowski has a goal! And out to safety. That's lovely. Sané.
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Davis. And here's Lewandowski. Müller hits one! Goal! Bayern Munich! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Bayern Munich draw first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Tierney switches it towards the other side.
Arsenal have pushed both fullbacks into...
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Alaba can get it clear. Tierney tries to stroke it through. couldn't get the direction he needed.
Aubameyang really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
வாங்க டெட்விங், வாருங்கள் வாருங்கள் வாருங்கள். வெல்கம் டு த லைவ் ஸ்ட்ரீம்.
Shula. Sane. Shula. Shula plays it forward. Muller. Muller! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Muller really must have felt he had the measure.
There's the end of the first half. Here we are, off they go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half.
Senior football videos
Only been that one goal.
Football videos எல்லா கேமும் ரொம்ப வெளியிட்டு எல்லா
Well, they show glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Bayern Munich, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
more restrictions.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Gnabry. Davis. Gnabry. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Lenny. Willian. Partey.
FIFA கச்சவட நல்லா இருக்கும். FIFA 98 FIFA 20.
Hoists it forward.
players தான இருப்பாங்க. எல்லாத்துலயும் ஒரே மாதிரி தான இருப்பாங்க. Nyamdi.
Will be a throw in.
FIFA ல அந்த ரைட்டா அந்த மஞ்சள் கலர்ல இருக்குல்ல.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? It's Willian. Just brushed off the ball there. Gnabry. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Teraso, வாங்க crazy bro, வாங்க big fan bro. Big fan தான் windmill.
Saka. Forward it goes. Boateng positions himself well and cuts it out.
வாருங்கள், welcome.
And it's played forward.
உங்களுக்கு football பிடிக்குமா?
Sane. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. It's Muller! Oh, and that should have been two.
Muller really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Holding, plays it over to the other flank. Partey. Willian. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Gnabry goes looking. Alaba. He's through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Saka. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing. However it came, final score, 1-0. Look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very...
இதெல்லாம் மறந்து விட்டேனே. ரஃபத் எப்போ வாங்குனீங்க? பெஸ் வாங்கலாம் இல்லையா? இப்போ அந்த டீம் போடலாம். பார்சிலோனா முன்ச்சு ஆர்சனலா ஜோடஸா இதுவாடா ஜுவென்டஸ். எப்படி ப்ரோ கேம்? மாசு தான் ஏன் மேட்ச் டைம் செட் பண்ண முடியல? லைட் வெர்ஷனுங்கிறனாலையா? ரொம்ப தொல்லை கொடுக்குறானடா ஆனால் அவனுங்க ரொம்ப தொல்லை கொடுக்குறாங்க. பார்க்கா என்னதோ இந்த கண்ட்ரோலரே இல்லை, நான் ஓட்டிகிட்டு இருக்கிறதே கீபோர்டு வச்சு. பார்க்கா நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் பார்க்கா ப்ரோ. டவுன்லோட் வந்து நேற்று ப்ரோ.
So perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. Treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alexandro. Especially on the overlap down that left-hand side, he can swing in a tasty cross in the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Muller, it's Muller! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Chiesa. Alexandro. Hernandez knocks it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gnabry plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Lewandowski. Sane has been found. Muller.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Breaks on here. Alexandro tries to dink it in. Cleared away. Now it's Muller. Hit long and direct. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hoists it forward. And here's Lewandowski. Muller. He's gone for it! It's broken. Oh, real danger here. Keeper's ball. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. De Ligt. That's sprayed out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Chiesa goes short. And it's Alexandro. There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
Bayern Munich clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
That intervention was very necessary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sané. Davis. Gnabry. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And here's Lewandowski. Alaba. Shapes to shoot.
Hey, goalie.
It's in! First blood drawn.
Goalkeeper கீழ விழுந்துடா. ஓகேவா? மேல போட்டு கோல் போடு.
A deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his.
வீட்ல ரன் பண்ணா. அதான். கோல் கீப்பர்ல அவன் பிளேயர் மேல பட்டிருக்கு. வைக்கல.
Juventus can make their change now with a break in play. Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
ஒரே ஒரு கோல் வந்திருக்கு. ரெஃப்ரி அக்செப்ட் பண்ணாங்க.
It's Lewandowski. Kimmich. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Juventus making consecutive changes here.
என்ன கேம்ல?
Danilo. Plays it over to the other flank. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he's the spearhead to the attack and they need to blunt his chances.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box. If it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bayern Munich win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Thank you, Jim. இந்த பாட்டு தான் ஓடுது. அதான் அந்த ஸ்டேடியம்ல ஏதோ பாட்டு ஓடுது வேற. பார்க்காக டீம் போட்டு விடலாம். பார்க்கா வின் பண்ணுமா? பார்க்கா ஜெயிக்கும். நைஸு.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Played back in. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Longley hoists it forward. Beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Jerome Boateng. Kimmich. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Messi. Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Lovely bit of skill there. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. No foul, says the referee. Defending of the desperate variety. Just brushed off the ball there. Played out to the right, and here's Griezmann.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's got away.
Gnabry usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And it's Griezmann. Some good stubborn defending there. And the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're underway again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Davis. Kimmich. Jerome Boateng. Schuller to play it forward. Dembele. Let down by a lack of accuracy. TK. Lewandowski battles to win it back. Gnabry. Jordi Alba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Jordi Alba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davis plays it forward. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's Dembele.
Barcelona look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Sade goes direct to the front line, and he's going long.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Messi, and he's on his way.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
pass.
Schüller. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Has he found his man? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bayern Munich can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all... And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Longley, and it's played forward. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
And here's Griezmann. Boateng can hoist it clear. Jordi Alba. Now it's Messi. Davis.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's through the middle. Now it's Sané. Now it's Lewandowski! Oh, that is very close.
Lewandowski brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Dembele. Tries to locate someone up front. Keeper sends it forward. And here's Sané. Played in by Sané. Piqué can get it clear. Dembele. That's been drilled forward. Griezmann. And it's half-time here. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're off again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Longley. Well, that's where he wants it. And here's Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Messi. It's a throw in. Jordi Alba. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Hernandez goes looking.
TerasoGaming
Ter
boss,
Stegen
congrats for
deals
1K
with it
bro, thank you bro,
effortlessly.
thank you bro. Welcome bro,
Dembele.
team வந்தமைக்கு நன்றி. வாங்கல் வாங்கல் வாங்கல். ஆமாண்டா.
PK.
மாடிட்டரா ரிங் பண்ணது சொன்னா நம்ம வாட்ச் பண்ணிரா.
Longley goes direct to the front line. Hernandez does well there, alert.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Kimmich.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a promising ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. He's had a goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's going long. And that's that. Frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayern Munich can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Okay, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernandez. Alaba. Davis goes looking. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Pakka, bro. Oh, bro,
Longley to locate someone up front. Davis. And it's Gnabry. Lulla plays it out to the wing. Now it's Sané. That's sprayed out wide. Kimmich.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Dembele. PK. Longley. anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. PK. Tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Sané. That's a terrific surge down the right. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. We're put the into. Jordi Alba is fouled. Let down by a lack of accuracy. PK. And here's Messi. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Lewandowski tries running with the ball at his feet. And it's Gnabry. Oh, that's neat. Dembele demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Out to the left it goes. And here's Messi. Dembele. Referee's had a good look and given them a corner. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Hernandez with the clearance. Jordi Alba delivers. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Bayern Munich can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Hernandez drives it forward. Pjanic, and it's played forward. Jordi Alba. He's picked him out. Oh, he has a goal! He's there to receive it. Has a hit!
What the hell, Abino? What the hell?
And that's been levered clear.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Forward it goes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Hoists it high. Lewandowski! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless.
பார்க்கா எப்படி இருந்தாலும் போகணும்.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's played forward.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Alaba hoists it forward, and here's Gnabry. Sané, Gnabry. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dembele. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alaba goes looking. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Lewandowski! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Played it short. Gets up to head it! Longley to play it forward. Schüller. And it's Müller. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Dembele. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
But they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bayern Munich playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Alaba. Davis. And here's Gnabry. Dembele. Longley plays it forward. Jordi Alba. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And here's Messi. Just brushed off the ball there. Kimmich. Sané plotting from out on the right-hand side. Müller. Kimmich. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Dembele, Griezmann, and it's Messi. Schüller. Sané. That'll be a throw. Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Longley. Away from immediate danger. And here's Griezmann. Pjanic. And here's Messi. And it's Griezmann. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Clears it out of harm's way. And the through ball is intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now surely! Sané.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Sané put into the middle. Messi. And it's Messi.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Longley gets it back. Jordi Alba. Longley. Dembele. And here's Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Kimmich. Here it comes. Some good stubborn defending there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And here's Lewandowski! But the referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. Goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele goes it into the area.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And here's Messi.
மாண்டேஸ் ஆகுதான்னு முதல்ல செக் பண்ணு. அது நடத்தல மாண்டேஸ் எதிர்ப்பு ஆயிடுச்சான்னு பார்ப்போம். ஆடாப்பா இது
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Kimmich. Jerome Boateng. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Hey, first slide.
Hoist it forward.
Okay.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Messi shoot adipara.
Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
அப்படியே பாவமா மூஞ்சி வச்சிட்டு தள்ளி விட்டு ஓட்டான். Goal! Yeah, that's right. Goal.
A finish right
Messi.
from the top draw.
Free kick.
That could turn out to be a huge goal.
Not last.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
அப்ப கிறிஸ்டியானோ கோல் அடிச்சானா அந்த ஷூ தானே பண்ணுவான். அதுக்காகவே கிறிஸ்டியானோ சொல்லாது. ஓகே.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Bayern Munich making a sort of inroad despite all this possession. Well, that's where he wants it. Piqué gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Pjanic. And it's played forward. And here's Griezmann. The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Gnabry.
All are playing restaurant status photos.
Davis. Alaba. Sané! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's Davis. Towering header! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
ட்ரை பண்ணுவோமா? Shall we try? இவர் எது பாசண்டா தெரியாது. இவன் கண்ட்ரோலருக்கு சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன், நான் கீபோர்டு விளையாண்டு இருக்கேன். போயா
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame.
Shoots! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Muller is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Plays it short. Lewandowski hoists it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hernandez. Gnabry hit into the middle. Towering header!
No, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah? Hi bro, program on that.
Jerome Boateng. Schüller. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Muller! Sané. In he goes again! And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Hey,
Sané dinks one in. It's a brilliant interception. Muller has a goal! Forward it goes. Hernandez. Davis. Now it's Gnabry. Alaba. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Gnabry. Muller. And here's Lewandowski.
Lewandowski really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Hey,
This goes for half-time. So another team has broken through. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. The first half compared with your expectation.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Change perhaps after half-time. Well, we're already into the second period.
Barcelona can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Muller plays it out to the flank. Sane is onto it and can take it up. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Schüller. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Longley. Dembele. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
பாக்கிட்டாங்க நாளைக்கு ஏஜ் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி விளாட்லாம்
It's a good-looking cross. Header! Direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Dembele gets wrestled off the ball. Alaba floats one over. Lewandowski! There's going to be another change here. Longley plays it towards the front. Now surely! Coman. Crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Lewandowski! Oh, what a goal! A finish of true class! And late in the day, a telling moment. Oh, that is a bit special. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
It's Douglas Costa. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
So who's he picking out?
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Davis.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Longley.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And here's Messi. Just brushed off the ball there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much-anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
Yeah. We're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right...
Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Jordi Alba. Dembele. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
Next என்ன கேம் போடலாம்?
Hernandez. Jerome Boateng. Well, that's where he wants it. Bayern Munich have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Kimmich battles to win it back. Boateng tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it through. Gnabry. That's good defending, very good defending. Dembele demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Forward it goes. Now it's Griezmann. Messi plays it out to the wing. Messi now shapes to shoot! It's broken loose. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Change perhaps after half-time. Lewandowski!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's Messi.
Barcelona konsoluna.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Hernandez. Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill there. Davis. Defending of the desperate variety. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. They've played it short. Davis. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
There's going to be another change here. Pjanic. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Schüller. Bayern Munich go in search of their winner. And it's Gnabry. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Gnabry certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Longley, Jordi Alba, Pjanic.
It's intriguingly poised for me, and players are thinking, well, should we stay or should we go? I'd like to think fortune favours the brave, and I'm urging them to be bold and go for it.
Jerome Boateng, Hernandez. He could be in here. Oh, great ball! Kimmich. It's Griezmann! Oh, what about that? Finally, finally, finally! Terrible error, duly punished. Barcelona take the lead. And that's it. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. One narrowly beaten. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Bayern Munich simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
கேமை மாற்றுறேன். இது இப்போ ரெஸ்ட்டு வரும். ரெஸ்ட்டு அப்படியே கண்டினியூ நைட் ஃபுல்லாக அப்படியே கண்டினியூ பண்ணுறேன். எண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போட சொல்றியா? எவ்வளோ ப்ளேபேக்ஸ் கேட்குறியாடா? டேய் எவ்வளோ ப்ளேபேக்ஸ் கேட்குறியா? 75. என்னடா பண்ண போற? படிப்பாளியா எதுவும் இல்லைன்ட்டு சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கு. இல்லை கேம் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிருக்கோம், அதனால தான் வந்து தெரியவில்லை. கேம் பிளாங்காக இருக்குது. இப்போ வந்துடும். ஹலோ மனசா, வெல்கம். இப்போ வந்துடும். ஓகே சரி. என்னடா பாட்டு பாடிட்டுருக்கு? ஓகே வந்துடுச்சு. ரெஸ்ட்டு பக்கம் போவோமா? பக்கம் நேற்று ஒரு பில்டிங்கை கட்டி வச்சேன், அது இன்னும் உசுரோடி இருக்காண்டே தெரில. ஸ்கில் ட்ராக்கா? கிளைம்பா? என்னென்னமோ பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கானே அவன். 89 டேஸா ஃபன் இருக்கு அப்போ. பாண்டா 5Xக்கு போகுமா? பாண்டா 5Xக்கு thank you bro. Ghoul King, welcome to the live stream bro. Welcome. Thanks bro. Thank you. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? How are you doing? thumbnail மாறிச்சா இல்லையா? மாறிடுச்சு. ஆப்டிடியூட் fine bro, try to play Fortnite but my laptop is potato laptop. Fortnite இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணுற நாளைக்கு இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணிடுறேன் Fortnite. பட் எனக்கு விளையாட தெரியாது, கற்றுக்கணும். ஆனால் சும்மா ஃபன் பண்ணலாம் அவ்வளோ போய்ட்டு. ஆப்வியஸ்லி பப்ஜி இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணணும், Fortnite இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணணும், 2 கேம் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணணும். மேக்ஸிமம் நாளைக்கு இது பண்ணுறோம் ப்ரோ. நாளைக்கு நைட் லைவில் வந்து அதெல்லாம் வரும். என்ன இம்பூட்டு லேட் ஆகுது லோடிங்க்கு? அடுத்த லாஸ்ட்டாக இது பண்ணுறப்ப பெஸ் கேம் பிளேண்டு போட்டுருவேன். இன்னும் காணும். புஜக்கு. இது FIFA தானே இது? டெவலப்போ பேஸ் ரொனால்டோ கிட்ட பந்து போயிடுச்சு. ரொனால்டோ வந்து தூக்கி இது ஆஃப்லைன் மேலே தூக்கி எடுத்துக்கிட்டார். திவ்யான்ஷ் என்ன விளாண்டுருக்கா? மினி மில்ட்டியா? தனியாக விளாண்டுருக்கியா? லோடிங் இதோ முடிய போகுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆமாம், 8000 வந்துச்சு. அவ்வளோதான், முடிஞ்சிச்சு. வரும் லோட் ஆகிட்டு. அது வந்து லைக் வந்து எல்லாமே லோட் ஆகும். ஒரு மேப்பில் வந்து மொத்தமாக இருக்க எல்லா அசட்ஸும் பொறுமையாக லோட் ஆகி தான் வரும். நார்மலாக பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணுற மாதிரி தான். விசா கார்டு இருந்துச்சுன்னா போதும். இல்லைனா கூட நம்ம லைக் வந்து நம்ம வந்து ஸ்டீமில் காசு ஆட் பண்ணிட்டு பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணுற மாதிரினா 640 ஆட் பண்ணணும். எல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம கேமில் போயிட்டு டேரெக்டாக இது பண்ணணும். ஆக்சுவலி வந்து ஸ்டீமில் வந்து என்ன தம்மா அந்த கேம் ஃபுல்லாக விளாண்டே இருக்கேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. இதில் வந்து ஒரு ட்ராப்ஸ் வரும். லைக் வந்து ஐட்டம் வந்து ட்ராப் ஆகும். ஐட்டம் வந்து கிடைக்கும், ரேர் ஐட்டம்லாம். அது வந்து நீ ஸ்டீமில் வந்து விற்கலாம். சில இதுங்கெலாம் வந்து 50,000 ரூபாய்க்கு கூட ஒத்து உள்ளது இருக்கும். சிஎஸ்கோ தெரியுமா? அதெல்லாம் 10 ரூபாய், 50 ரூபாய். அது இன்னொருத்தரோட அக்கௌண்ட்டில் அவர் எந்தில் இருக்குது. ஆனால் வந்து அது அவ்வளோவா ஒத்து இல்லை. எந்தில் இருக்கிறது எல்லாமே சின்ன சின்னது, 1 ரூபாய் 2 ரூபாய். இவதில் வந்து இருக்கிறது பேர் இவர் வந்து இப்போ வந்து 2500 ரூபாய்க்கு ஒத்துள்ள ஐட்டம்ஸ் இருக்குது ஃபுல்லாக. எல்லாம் வந்து 500 ரூபாய் 100 ரூபாய் அது மாதிரி எக்கச்சக்கமாக இருக்குது. அவ்வளோதான், வந்துட்டோம். ஐயோ அத்தாடி அத்தாடி. வச்சு செய்கிறானுங்க போல இங்க. சவுண்டு லைட்டாக கம்மி பண்ணுறா. நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா? டான் 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 டான். சர்வர் அனிமா கிராஷ் ஆகிடும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பீஸ் இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு தானே சர்வர் இது பண்ணாங்க, அது கூட இல்லையா? என்னல சொல்ற? அப்படியா? ஃபைட் பயங்கரமாக போயிட்டுருக்கு. ஒன்றுமே இல்லை. Could someone tip me to the some material or something please? அப்போ மாட்டி சாவறானா ஒருத்தன். செம்ம ஃபன்னாக இருக்காது. அங்கங்கன்ட்டு இதெல்லாம் கட்டி வச்சிருக்கானுங்க. போவோம் ஃபைட்டில் யாரெல்லாம் இருக்கான்னு போய் பார்த்துட்டு வருவோம். ஃபன் பண்ணலாம். கேன் ஐ கெட் மை லூட் பேக்? சொன்னால் விடுவாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறியா நீ? இன்னும் இங்கே இன்னொரு பேஸ் இருக்குது. அதுக்குள்ளே எல்லாம் பேஸ் பேஸாக கட்டி வச்சுருக்கானுங்கப்பா அவனுங்க. tool cupboard is on. Hi guys. அவனுங்க வச்சுக்கிறானுங்க. ஸ்டாஷுக்கு க்ளோத் வேணுமா? க்ளோத் இல்லையா நம்ம கிட்ட? வெரி நைஸ், வெரி நைஸா. அண்ணன் ராக்கெட் அதெல்லாம் வச்சு இது பண்ணுறானுங்க அவனுங்க. ரேடியேஷன் பாசிங் வேற ஆகுது. பூரா ராக்கெட்ல இருந்து ஏன் வருது? அங்கே மேலே ஒருத்தா இருக்கான். ஆல்சோ கேமிங் என்ன 1K செலிப்ரேஷனுக்கு ட்ரீட்லாம் இல்லையா? என்ன ஜி நீங்கள் இங்கே வாங்க ஜி, மைசூரில் தானே இருக்கீங்க, நீங்கள் இங்கே வாங்க, ட்ரீட்லாம் பலமாக வச்சிடலாம். உனக்கு ஒரு லைக் என்ன சொல்கிறது, அந்த ஒரு பாக்ஸே உனக்கு தான், ஓகேவா? அடி எங்கேயோ வந்து அடிக்கிறாங்க, நான் சும்மா போனேன். ஏதோ ஒரு பீஸ் அங்கே இருக்குது, நான் சும்மா வந்துட்டாங்க, அடிக்காதரா என்ன? இவனுங்க விட மாட்டாங்க, அடிப்பானுங்க. போட்டுட்டான், சாவடிச்சுட்டான் சண்டால பாவி. வந்து தொத்துல இருந்து அடிக்கிறான். டெர்பிஸ்ஃபீல்ட்னா டிச்சுக்கு எங்கே போகிறது நம்ம? எங்கேயா போக முடியாது, வாங்க போவோம். உனக்கு ஒரு பாக்ஸு ஓகேவா மாசம் டன்னா? ஒரு பாக்ஸ் போதுமா இல்லை வேறு ஏதாச்சும் வேணுமா உனக்கு? சிஸ்டம் எடுத்துகிட்டு போயிருக்கலாம்ல நல்லவனே. வேறு ஏதாவது வேணும்னா கூட நீங்கள் கேட்கலாம். அனுப்பிச்சோம் அக்செப்ட் யூ விஸ். வீடு கட்டி விளாடுவோமா? ஆமாம், எந்த மூலையில் அனுப்பிச்சி விட்ருக்கு பா, வேறு மாதிரி போய் அவுட் போஸ்ட் இருக்கும். எங்கேயும் ஆளுங்க இருக்காங்களா? என்ன கோழிங்க மாட்டை செத்துட்டு இருக்குது போலியா? ஐடி now play rod game search of Minecraft. What? வீடை வேற கட்டணுமையா? வீடு வந்துடும் போல. இவ்வளோ லாங் வந்தாலும் வந்து கட்டி வச்சுருக்கீங்களா பாவிங்களா? ஓ ஓகே, இது வந்து வேறு இதுதான் போல. இது எதுவும் இல்லை. Can someone TP indicate? ஓகே, இங்கே ஒரு இது இருக்கா? இந்த பொட்டியெல்லாம் லூட் வச்சு பார்ப்போம், அதான் கிடையாதானே நான் காமிச்சேன். இதெல்லாம் இங்கே என்ன கருமான்னு தோணுது. அவுட் போஸ்ட் பக்கத்துலேயே ஏதாவது போட்டு வச்சுப்போம். தாராக இது சாவும் அல்லவா. போஸ்ட்டுக்கு அந்த இடத்துக்கு போகணுமா? அவ்வளோக்கு போகணுமா? இதெல்லாம் வேறு என்னென்னமோ கிட்டி வேறு வச்சுருக்கானுங்க. என்ன பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கானுங்க இந்த இடத்துல? அங்கே அது ஒரு பீஸ் இருக்கு. ஒரு போய் போயிருக்க முடியா? ஏன் இப்படி பண்ணிக்கிறாய்? நாசமா போனா ஒண்ணுமே இல்லடா பாவி. செஞ்சு விட்டு போயிட்டான் சிக்கு. MP5 வச்சிருக்கான். வர்ற வெஸ்ட் ஃபெலோப்பா. இப்போ அந்த இடத்துல விட்டுருக்குது. ம் மறுபடியுமா? எங்கேயும் வந்து கட்டி வச்சிருக்காங்க. ஆமாம் 75 + 1 75 + எவ்வளோ? அரை மணி நேரம்டா. ஏன் விளையாடுறதுக்காக கொஞ்ச நேரம் போராட முடியாது. ஓப்பன் மிஸ்டேக். ஏதாவது சண்டை போடுவாங்களா? அந்த இடத்துக்கு போய் வெப்பன் பண்ண முடியுதான்னு பார்ப்போம். Okay, thanks. Sorry, I am not dead. Ha ha ha. உனக்கு எப்படி அதுக்குள்ள ராக்கெட்ல இதெல்லாம் கேப்ட் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கானுங்க? நாசமா போனவங்க. வீட்டுக்குள்ள ஒரு பொந்து. வீட்டை கிரியேட் பண்ணி போட்டான் போல. கண்ட்ரோல் இப்படி வச்சுருக்கோம். அங்கே பெருசாக எவனொருத்தன் ஓடிட்டுருக்கான். அடி ஓகே ரூட் வச்சிட்ருக்கான் சில குட்டி. யூ கேன் ட்ரை யுவர் பெஸ்ட். ஓகே அதான் அவனோட பேஸ் போல. ஓகே 2 பேரா? போட்டானா? அடப்பாவி பயிர் டேப்னே போட்டு முடிச்சிட்டான் பாவன். நாசமாக போனவன். வெறும் வெஸ்ட் ஃபெலவாக இருக்கானே. குது 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 குது. செத்து போயிட்டேன்டா. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஏன்டா சாவடிக்குது? என்ன பன்னீர் தூக்கிட்டு போய் விட்டுருக்காங்க. பன்னீர் யாரும் வரமாட்டாங்களோ? சரி பன்னீர் பக்கத்துலேயே ஒருத்தன் கிரியேட் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்காங்க. இதுக்கும் லாக் போட்டுருக்கோம். ஓடி போய் ஒருத்தன் இதை போட்டு விட்டுருவோம். சாவுடான். இந்த இடத்துல சுற்றிட்டு இருக்கேன். இப்போ பார்ப்போம். நல்லா இருக்கும். அட வாடா ஆயிட்ட ஒரு வெப்பனும் இல்லை. வந்து மட்டும் அடிச்சு விட்றாத. Hey, hey man, hello man, can you hear me?
Yes, yeah man.
Are you playing solo? Are you playing solo man?
No, I have a team bro.
But I don't have group.
What? You are
I don't
solo?
have. Yeah, I am solo. Someone is coming over there. 240. 2 people.
This is my friend. They're my friend.
Okay.
They're my
Okay.
friend.
Yo, what's happening, man?
What's up, bro?
He's my brother.
Hi, hi.
Yo, you killed me last time, man.
Ah, I'm not.
Yo,
I am new.
Black Widow killed me.
No. I am new
No,
here.
no, I'm joking. I'm just joking.
Okay, okay.
You want this base, bro?
I don't want.
We will don't ask you.
Actually, I'm new
You
to
want
this
to
game.
become
Bro.
alive? You can take this base. You can take this base, bro.
Okay. Actually, I'm new to this game, bro. I do not know much about this game. I'm new here.
Okay, which country?
India.
Oh, India.
Yeah, where are you from?
Badwa, yaar.
You speak Hindi?
I don't like Hindi,
Habibi,
bro.
walla walla.
I am from South.
Okay, bro.
Saudi
Which
Arabia.
country?
South Indian.
Which country you, man? Which country?
India.
Which
South
city, which
Indian.
city?
Chennai.
Italy, Samba. Oh, Italy, Samba.
Idli sambar, yeah.
Bada pav.
Yes, sabare maar rahe.
Eating, vada pav. Eating on banana
We are
leaf.
from Pakistan. We are from Pakistan.
Banana, yeah.
I love dosa.
So,
Dosa.
look here.
Chicken.
This is rust.
இதுதான் நம்ப கூடாதா யாரா சீசாவா பேச்சு வார்த்தை நேரத்துல சாவடிறான் நாசமா போனேன் எங்க இருந்தானுங்க அவனுங்க நான் இன்னொரு மூலையில இருக்கேன் ஐயோ அப்பாடி என்னத்துல எந்த கேம்டா செய்யறானா அவனா அப்படி அடிக்கிறான் அவன் இல்லை நானும் வரேன்